Assalamualaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 4 of the Digital Disruptors Week and the Malaysia Tech Month 2021. We're coming to you live virtually. Malaysia, the heart of digital ASEAN. My name is Hasrul. I'll be your host for today. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all here this fine Thursday morning on 26th of August 2021. Let's thank all in attendance taking time off to join us today on this virtual platform, enabling us to connect even in these unpredictable times. For those who just joined in this week, let me bring you up to speed. The Malaysia Tech Month 2021, or MTM 2021 in short, is launched by the Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation throughout the month of August as a virtual month-long curation of electrifying digital and technology keynotes, workshops, discussion panels, and business matching sessions. It will feature distinguished groups of local and international industry speakers and investors to share their expert thoughts and experiences in 4IR-driven digital economy. MTM 2021 will see exciting programs that allow the spotlight to be shown upon digital ecosystem leaders and creators, leading-edge companies as well as talents, enabling all stakeholders to discover new perspectives on domestic and global trends in artificial intelligence, drone tech, data analytics, fintech, Islamic fintech, e-commerce, ag tech, creative games and animation, and not forgetting the digital workforce. Before we move on, allow me to carry some housekeeping guidelines. Number 1, any questions for our speakers, submit them via the Q&A box. Number 2, meeting and chat rooms are available for attendees for your networking convenience. Number 3, please complete the survey for each session for us to continuously serve you better. Last but not least, should you require technical assistance, please chat with our admin on the virtual platform. Thank you. Therefore, without further ado, join me in welcoming two powerful gentlemen for today. Gopi Ganesalingam, the Vice President, Tech Ecosystems and Globalization from the Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, and Paul Sanda, the Senior Trade and Investment Commissioner, Australian Trade and Investment Commission, Malaysia. To deliver the opening remarks for today, this I pass over to both of you gentlemen.
Thank you, Hasrul. A very good morning to Mr. Paul Sanda, Senior Trade and Investment Commissioner from Australia. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gopi, Vice President, Tech Ecosystems and Globalization, Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, or affectionately known as MDEC. We are extremely excited to have this collaboration between MDEC and Australia during the Malaysia Tech Month 2021 to reinforce the current bilateral relationships between our two countries and take our respective digital economies to the next level, as well as providing solid pathways and connections to facilitate trade and investments in the digital sector between both countries. On August 1st, we celebrated our 25th anniversary, 25 years in leading the digital transformation for the nation. The Malaysia Tech Month, ASEAN's biggest digital and tech festival, is part of the celebration, showcasing to the region and the world of the capabilities, the capacities, and the facilities of the nation despite the ongoing challenges. Malaysia, like the rest of the world, is combating COVID-19 with all its strength. The pandemic has brought fundamental changes across different industries and has given rise to a hunger for rapid digitalization and technological tools to survive and thrive in the new norm. The waves of digital innovation are accelerating, creating new opportunities for those who are able to quickly move and to take advantage of the ongoing disruptions that the world is now facing. MDEC has constantly and continues to push the digital economy agenda for the benefit of all Malaysians, local businesses, which includes attracting new investors through various partnerships with other countries globally. Now, a tremendous opportunity exists for us to increase our economic activities, specifically in the area of digital space. Collaboration with partners like Australia, business chambers, business associations, and business leaders from both Australia and Malaysia will have easier access to engage each other. And this, ladies and gentlemen, will lead to enriching both digital ecosystems for Australia and for Malaysia. The business relationship between Australia and Malaysia, especially in the tech and digital sector, stretches back to 1997, 24 years ago. Australian investments via the MSC from 1997 to 2018 is totaled at US dollars 670 million, or slightly more than 2.53 billion ringgit, with 41 active Australian companies currently operating in Malaysia under the MSC. Australia itself is a key market for many Malaysian tech companies, including Aerodyne, Malaysia's top drone startup, ranked number 2 globally, partnered with Meat and Livestock Australia to study the role of autonomous drones and sensors within the meat and livestock industry. MoneyMatch, a leading Malaysian fintech startup, being granted an operating license in Australia. LGMS, one of the key players for cybersecurity services. Softpace, one of the fastest growing fintech companies in Malaysia, deploying their contactless payment solution for transport for New South Wales. And Blinkware, an AI company who worked with dentists in Australia to detect problems in a patient's dental work. Ladies and gentlemen, MDEC takes pride in noting the successes of Malaysian disruptive tech companies that have made their way onto the Australian shores. And we want to see more of these sort of bilateral business partnerships taking shape. MDEC, tasked to boost the digital business development, has continued to push initiatives that encourage digital sector investments and enrich innovation within Malaysia. Connex Australia is an ideal example of the efforts MDEC has taken in order to develop the local digital ecosystems and enhance our trade relationship with key countries such as Australia. With the key focus sectors of the collaboration, including corporate digital transformation, capacity building in digital skills, research collaboration, experts exchange in respective countries, these will all lay the foundation for Malaysia tech companies to expand to Australia and vice versa. For Australian tech companies looking to Malaysia as a base to expand to the Southeast Asia region, further cementing Malaysia as the heart of digital ASEAN. Given how Malaysia is renowned for its complementary and highly supportive public policies, its central location in Southeast Asia, the highly versatile talent pool, and its fast-growing digital economy, these collaborations timely as it works to strengthen the bilateral relationship between both Malaysia and Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, as Malaysia continues to embrace the fourth industrial revolution or 4IR, we must also strive to ensure that there are no barriers to innovation. All initiatives, current and upcoming, must inspire and cultivate new aspirations. This collaboration between MDEC and Australia is a splendid example as it works towards pushing the country to achieve such aspirations while building strong relationships with key partners. MDEC will continue to support and partner in such ventures as they will help shape our digital tech ecosystem, increase our productivity, and generate sustainable growth for the country and the region. We would also like to encourage tech companies in both countries to explore the opportunities available and to take a defining role in developing tech solutions that will solve some of the global challenges that exist today. The very nature of the tech industry is that it's constantly changing and evolving, and the ecosystem itself in a constant state of renewal. Hence, to keep up to the sheer speed in which things evolve, the Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, or MyDigital, recently unveiled by the Prime Minister, will serve as the prime enabler for these ongoing efforts and address the great need for fresh, inclusive, and forward-looking policies, initiatives, and planning. This will also open the way for more digital investments into Malaysia, has a boost in the next-gen infrastructure, digital talent amplification, and the overall digital transformation for businesses. This will also ensure that no one is left behind to achieve the nation's vision of shared prosperity for all. A vision that we have at MDEC called Malaysia 5.0, enabling a nation deeply integrated with technology, providing equitable digital opportunities to the people and the businesses. I look forward to seeing the significant results that will come out of this event and how it will positively impact efforts to expand the digital economy. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I will join all of you to welcome today's event, specially curated between Australia and Malaysia. Let's build together. Thank you.
Thank you to my good friend, Mr. Gopi. It's a privilege to be able to share some time with everyone this morning. Welcome. And no matter where you have tuned in from, I hope you are staying safe and taking the appropriate precautions. Health and well-being, minimizing the risks of an unstable world is paramount. So in that context, I thank everyone most sincerely for their time and interest today. Can I take a moment just to reinforce and acknowledge the unprecedented and challenging times that we all face? We must remain hopeful and optimistic that there is a light at the end of what seems to be a very long, dark pandemic tunnel. While there have been dramatic losses and negative impact to businesses and business confidence, there has also been born great resilience and innovation. It's up to harness these traits to see us traverse the problems of the future. The Australian Trade and Investment Commission, Austrade, is in the business of creating truly collaborative commercial partnerships where both Australian and Malaysian businesses can benefit and therefore improve economic growth and prosperity for both our nations. A focus on economic recovery is our highest priority currently. We assist Australian businesses to identify Malaysian partners. We provide information and assistance to Malaysian investors into Australia. Austrade is also responsible for the promotion of Australia as a destination for undertaking a high-quality international education. We also work on developing our domestic tourism sector through programs and policies that assist the industry to grow, something also taking a lot of our time and resources currently. Today, we launch another significant collaboration between Austrade and the Malaysian Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC. It's fantastic to be a part of Malaysia Tech Month, experience the commitment to common goals, the commitment to succeed and share, and of course, the great conversations. These are much needed conversations, given we are restricted in our ability to converse in a more normal fashion. These events are indeed very good for the soul. Connex Australia is designed to highlight the current and potential opportunities for greater collaboration between Malaysia and Australia in the technology space. My friend Mr. Gopi has already outlined some of the strong successes in terms of Malaysia's commitment to Australia. These are areas that we are focusing on today, particularly across artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and data analytics. This event is a key activity under our MDEC Austrade MOU, signed in December last year with the official launch of the Australia-Malaysia Tech Exchange, AMTX, in May. AMTX is a series of events and activities designed to create greater collaboration and commercial outcomes for Malaysian and Australian businesses. In a moment, I will introduce you to some of the Australian firms represented at today's session. They were truly born global and understand how technology, combined with creativity and innovation, can provide solutions to real-world problems. We are proud of their achievements and Australia's technology solutions and inventions that have truly changed the world. You'll also hear from some very successful local firms, and there is much Australia can learn from some of the leading innovation here in Malaysia. Kicking off today's program in a moment, we're also extremely pleased to have a panel session discussing rising trends in Asia. This session is moderated by our Austrade General Manager for the ASEAN region, and joining him will be representatives from Ernst & Young Malaysia and PwC Australia. It promises to be a great dialogue, so stay tuned. Australia and Malaysia already have a very strong relationship built over many decades, with large communities of people that have linkages and destinies to both countries. We have shared the burden of mutual challenges and adversity. That positions us extremely well to build partnerships in technology that will benefit our businesses and industry, our broader economies, and the larger international environment. Can I take this opportunity to acknowledge my remarkable co-host this morning. Mr. Gopi and his team have provided us with fantastic support, and I'm sure together we will deliver opportunities for real commercial outcomes for our businesses that have a real, tangible impact on the world. Can I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the support of outgoing CEO of MDEC, Ms. Serena Shukri. It has been my pleasure to inherit a strong framework for collaboration championed by her. Thanks again to all participants with an interest in Malaysia-Australia tech cooperation. We know your time is valuable. To the teams behind the scenes, you know who you are. Thank you all very, very much for pulling it together. To my colleague Daniel, thank you for your participation and your hard work. Once again, thanks to all our audience and participants today. I appreciate you have not used the technology to mute me today. So take care, stay safe, and I look forward to our conversations. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, both Gopi and Paul, for that wonderful speech to start the morning. We'll be moving forward to our next session of the day. It will begin very shortly, so do click join session and also complete the survey for each session for us to continuously serve you better. Remember, as Paul mentioned, the next session is Rising Trends in Asia. So see you in a bit.